we're out here through visual media, through storytelling, through song, and through discussion. We're working really hard to gain the sort of support, create the sort of noise that's going to move our government to act. And it's been powerful, to say the least. And we're just so inspired by the outpouring of support and how much this sort of message of positivity through art and activism, and with the emphasis on this idea of community, people are hearing us. And we've been reaffirmed in that, and we want to continue talking.
Appalachian giant sleeping, gray, blue, green silhouette, white dotted lines cut across great American club.
The thing about a live show is, as far as the music industry is concerned, a live show will always be one of the few things that you can't steal on the internet, you can't recreate. No one wants to watch a live show online. You're always going to want to pay money to get into a venue and be in person seeing the band that you want to see. So the fact that this tour collaborates art and activism as two separate things that are actually very, very similar, I feel like that was probably the best way that they could have gone about getting young people informed and involved and active about the cause. And every other performer did really, really well. I was really surprised to hear Hooked on Tonics for the first time in about a year and a half, and they had really improved since the last time that I heard them. I auditioned for them at one point, and well, they got a lot better, and they do some of those songs really good justice. The Under the Bridge cover is incredible. Ryan Alsheimer and Jessica Bailey, their combination of acoustic music and slam poetry is absolutely phenomenal. Jessica Bailey is probably the most talented slam poet I've ever heard in my entire life. And Brittany Shalp is she's just fucking perfect. The fact that 65,000 kids have been abducted, turned into child soldiers or sex slaves or even killed is completely criminal. And the fact that in the digital age that we live in, that something like this can go completely unnoticed by the American people, I almost think that's worse. If it weren't for the fact that he was on a tour with my friend PJ Bond, I probably would have never heard of him. Back in September, my friend PJ was coming through the area, and Koji just happened to be in the package with him, so I was just like, any friend of PJ's a friend of mine, so that night I'd never even heard his music, but he played back in September and he completely blew everyone away, and he's been back 2 times since. I just really love the fact that he can make that one guitar just sound like an entire band. His voice is just so powerful, and the words that he's singing are just so on point. It's incredible.
Everyone, this is the chorus. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Heading down south to the land of the pines, with on my way into North Carolina. Staring down the road, pray to God I'll see him.
All right. As of right now, recently the LRA has abducted, I believe it was about 30 kids in the past couple of weeks, and 6 of them were killed. That was several weeks ago. That was the last report that we've gotten about the LRA's actions. Apparently January and February were high months of action. But as of right now, the actions that the Resolve have taken in order to stop the LRA, about a year and a half ago, the Resolve got a bunch of activists together and they petitioned for a bill to be signed by Congress, and it was the most co-sponsored bill to be signed by Congress in any other bill in its history, and no other country has ever made a statement that says, hey, this is really uncool and it has to stop. And they've also implemented a strategy that they want to, It's like a really comprehensive, really multifaceted strategy that will help aid the people that have been affected, help get rid of the heads of the LRA and try them for war crimes. They're not looking to put a gun in someone's hand and get the guns out of someone else's hands. They're looking to solve this as peacefully as possible, because it can't be stressed enough that we don't want any more violence. They just want peace. They just want everything to go back to the way it was. They just want their families to be safe. The whole point of this whole resolve anything is just to get talking about the things that are really important to you. Because if you're not going to say anything, it just takes one person to start talking about something, so that way a group of people will start talking, and then real change can start. But if no one says anything, then nothing's going to happen. And that's the whole point. Just we want people to just start talking about the things that they say, hey, this is fucked up, let's fix it. There's too many homeless people. Why are they homeless? And why are they being treated with such disrespect? Hey, my friends are thinking about killing themselves. Why? That needs to stop. Hey, my friend's dad beats her. Why? That needs to stop. Things like that. Things that people don't want to say, but need to be said, even though it's not the nice thing to say, it's the right thing to say. It has to be said. Just talk. Talk and act. Just do something. Anything.
I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby call mine. I better know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Thank you very much.